This is my little embroidery kit, and I have here a little bit of Elmer's glue because I'm not real good at getting things to hold or to pin straight, so glue might help. I have a pin that I can mark on that disappears, and a little something to stick my pins into. A very small embroidery hoop for small things that I want to hoop up to embroider on. And I made this. It's not exactly what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of doing something better, but I had never seen a video or seen anyone's, and I wanted to get my things organized, so if I wanted to carry it with me, I could. And we're talking about a very unorganized person here, but I made this all by myself. Well, this I had embroidered many years ago on the sewing machine, my embroidery machine. But I lined it, and I made sure that I had pockets so I could stick things into it. And this pocket here is good for like the scissors or needles and cardboard, you know, something like that. Anything. It's just a little pocket that I've got to redo. I got to reconnect that. And here's little folding scissors here. And of course, I got to always have a seam ripper, no matter what. And then I added these felt pieces, sheets, book sheets basically. And I have one for my straight pins. Turn that. Needles, different kinds of embroidery needles. And this is the different kind, the round. You never know when you're going to need a round needle for something. Personally, I've used it, I think, once or twice. I don't even know what I used it for. Probably I used it because I couldn't find another needle. But then, back here, see, I have more pockets. And I found a finger thing. And I know it's not a thimble, but you know what? It seems to work pretty good for me. And it squishes down, see? And I can even, if I have something really tight, like if I'm working on leather or something, I can stick the needle and wrap it around and pull it that way and pull it through. But I think this is going to work okay. I don't have a thimble. I've got large fingers, and I haven't ever really looked for one because I've never done handwork. But up here, as you can see, I got my scissors in the pocket here, but I really didn't want them falling out because with my luck, I get the pointy in and get poked. So I put the little safety pin there, because safety pin, you know, they come in handy. But I'm planning on, and that's that. And I did the handwork down here. See? Oops. That is not there. It's supposed to be there. There, that's gone. I did the handwork here. But I'm going to make a larger one, and one that's easier to use. And this is actually fine. Because most of the time I keep it in my little metal box here. And everything stays together that way. It says peppermint bark. Haven't gotten around to decorating it yet, but I think it's actually pretty good. And then this tray here, the black insert, comes out, and I have a little bit of room for things that I have on the bottom here. Stitches that I'm trying to learn. This is my practice. So I can practice the stitches before I commit to stitching them on the patchwork. And now this is me trying to learn how to do the feather stitch. If you notice, that's not it. But the pink there, it's getting closer. So I'm going to practice a little more, and then I'll be putting it onto my patchwork as one of the decorative stitches. But I'd rather learn and mess up on something that I'm not going to be using, or, you know, it's practice. And technically, even my patchwork is practice. I'm just learning. This one here at the top here, this was done with 2 colors, and you drop a thread and alternate the threads to make the chain stitch. That one gave me a hard time. I don't know why the feather stitch is doing it to me too. It's almost like my brain wants to do everything backwards. But I'm learning, guys. For those of you who don't know, I am learning how to hand embroider. And after even a short month, my stitches are getting a little bit better. Mind you, I always avoided mending, and because everything I tried to hand sew would fall apart. But I did this crazy patchwork here, and it's all hand stitched. Now what I'm going to be doing is embellishing, and that's all the beautiful embroidery work. But I had to get the material down first.